What's going on, you guys? It's Realm back here again, and today we're actually checking out a super fun add-on here called Villagers Plus. So it's gonna be pretty short and sweet today. We're gonna check out a couple things with this add-on here. It's really cool, and yeah, we'll jump right into it here. So just placing down the book here. Let's just throw it down. It does go on the ground here, of course. So of course here it says, welcome, decorate the center of your villages with a village landmark and invite various villagers from alternate realms who won't keep disappearing with this add-on. Now you can leave your village peacefully to explore other biomes without worrying about hostile entities raiding it by inviting tankers, guardians, wizards, and more. So of course in this we've got mobs, decorations, food, consumables, and weapons. There is a ton of information in here. So we'll go through a couple things here. I'm not going to try to read it all. We'll check out some of the stuff on our own here. But basically, to make the guidebook there, you'll need 2 pieces of paper and a piece of wheat. Here it's got the villagers' behavior and, of course, how to make the actual landmark. So we've got some copper there. And we've got stone and wood planks. And then, of course, we've got invitations, which is actually how you're going to invite your villagers. So basically, to make them, you'll take paper, surround iron. That gives you the iron invitation. You'll right click on the landmark, which we'll look at here in 1 second, and then you'll get an invite for a regular villager. And then of course we got to make the emerald invitation, which is paper and an emerald too. Then of course right click on the landmark and get the invite advanced villager, which the advanced ones are really cool, guys. All right, so of course regular villagers here. We'll look at them first here. Oop, wrong button, my bad. All right, so let's go ahead and grab out our villager landmark here, and I've already got the infinite amount of regular villager invites here, but let's say that you wanted to place a village right here. So in the direction that you're facing, it's going to face towards you. So we have different altars here when you click on the ground with it, when you select the ground. So either we have the Japanese one. Why don't we just go through and look at all these? So of course the Japanese one is here. Looks like we have some sort of a cat in there, maybe? Some sort of an animal in there. Okay. And then, okay, so there's already one within that chunk. So we'll look at the Midas one here. All right, so much more medieval looking. If you wanted to have like a center of your town or something like that, this would look really good in it. And let's come back here, take a look at another one. So then we've got Copper Thinker. Okay, so a little bit more funny, but definitely cool still, very cool. And then let's go over here and let's do the monolith. Okay, much bigger and kind of more of a magical style. Oh, what's this up here? Let's get rid of those. And so basically to get rid of these then here, what you're gonna want to do is actually make yourself a landmark demolisher. And then you'll just you'll just highlight it, and then there's a cooldown on it here. There we go. And then look at it, and you can kind of zap it away like a Ghostbuster or something. So we're gonna get rid of all of them but one here. They all work exactly the same. Okay, and then of course it returns them back to your inventory, which is cool. But we're gonna get rid of all but one here, and then you can actually right click on these altars then. So basically you can then come in here and you can change the way that it actually looks. If you don't like the way that it looks, you can rename it or rotate it however you'd like. We're gonna go back here, and then of course landmark access if you want it public or private. I of course would like it to be private. And the landmark coverage and population. Now this is very important, guys. So basically this covers one chunk right now, but you can put it all the way up to 9 chunks. Okay, so that means that your villagers will be able to be placed down within 9 chunks of this thing. Okay, and then the villager population, you can go all the way down to 10 or all the way up to 50 villagers. We're just going to do max here. Okay, and then we have available villagers. So once we place them down, we'll actually be able to see our villagers in here, and we'll take a look at that in a second here. And then of course we have invite villager, which we can do in here if we want them just to spawn by us. And then of course the landmark locations here. So if we click on that, see it doesn't, we don't have any other ones, but if we did, it would show us. So what we want to do is actually invite a regular villager here. Oh, I need an, oh, sorry, my bad. Okay, let's grab some iron invitations, and of course we're gonna need some emerald ones eventually too. So let's go back in here, and we want to go to invite villager and regular villager. Okay, so now we just received what we had before down here, but we've got the invite regular villager right here. So now you can pretty much grab this thing and you can place it down wherever you'd like. So here, let's take a look at the difference here, so we can name them, of course. So we'll just go with call this guy Jim Todd with 2 D's, of course. Now you have different types. So we have Japanese, medieval, modern, or neutral. So they can do roaming or non-roaming. We'll do non-roaming just so we can look at them side by side here. So this is a Japanese named Jim Todd. Not sure what's happening there. And let's go ahead and place this down right here. And then let's do medieval, non-roaming. We'll just call him villager for right now. So there's different styles of them. So very, very cool. And then we want the modern right here. Sure, could be more modern, absolutely. And then let's do the last one of the neutral. Okay, so kind of more of just your generic fellow there. So very, very cool. So now if we right click on them, they actually have a message. So it says, this guy says, today has been quite peaceful, at least compared to my realm. We come over here, see, they can say different things. Check out my drip. I mean, will it rain today? And then of course, this, I think it's a lady here. I was deciding between beetroot salad and carrot pasta for today. Very, very cool. And of course, this is our normal villager here, but you can't actually trade with these guys. And then of course, if we come in here and look at this and we go to available villagers, here we'll see all of our different villagers, and it gives the coordinates to where they're actually at. And of course, they have their activity here, so we can basically have down behavior, roam all, stay all, or recall all. So we can recall them all. Now they've been returned back into our inventory again. So pretty basic there so far, right? So now we're actually going to get into something really, really cool here. So the advanced villagers, guys, this is where it's at, okay? So let's go ahead and invite and do advanced villager, okay? So now we've got this fancy little more diamond looking invitation here. So now if we can actually come over here and place these guys down, so we'll just name him number 1. So now we have all these different kinds, okay? So we've got artisans, we've got brutes, dwarves, farmers, guardians, healers, hunters, ronins, tankers, unknown traders, and wizards. And of course, they all have their own abilities, which is amazing. The artisan, non-roaming, we'll invite him. This is the artisan right here. Of course, we named him number 1. So a fine looking fellow there with his little monocle. So clicking on him, as you can see here, he's actually got some of the new items. So we've got katanas in here, we've got hammers in here, and combat vambraces here. We've got the healer's leather hat, and of course brass coated and reinforced shields here. And the reinforced shields here, I've actually used these. These are really, really nice. So yeah, so lots of different options there, but he's got the new items for you, for weapons at least, and some of the cosmetics. Now, of course, let's say that we wanted to spawn in some more here. Oh, which means we actually need this right here. So we're gonna go ahead and name this number 2, and non-roaming, and we want the brute. Now this is a big boy. Now, the brute, of course, being a large fella, you can actually do target. And so this will tell you if you want hostile mobs, neutral mobs, passive mobs, or even other players, guys, if you're playing on a PvP server or that allows it, or a realm or something like that, if you want to add it to your own realm. I personally have it on my realm because I love this add-on. But let's just say hostile mobs for now. And let's go ahead and grab just a simple zombie spawn egg here. Where are we? Grab this. And he is going to... I cannot place this. Oh, I know why. Okay. Alright, so we'll just change it in here to difficulty. And then, of course, we just want normal for right now. Now, okay, I had it on peaceful, guys. I had it on peaceful. So now if we spawn this in, he'll actually go and punch that thing. Now, let's see here. I did want to show you guys this. Let's actually grab, what should we grab here? I'll actually just grab a pillager, okay? Because I wanna show you this. So of course he's gonna shoot him here. So let's see here. Now eventually, okay, he's too strong. Eventually, this guy is gonna go down here. I'm gonna show you guys what that looks like here. But he does have a lot of health, as you can see here. Okay, he's just wrecking them all. Alright, he's maybe too strong. He's maybe too strong for the regular guys here. I just want to see him go down here. We might actually have to spawn in a bowl here. Okay, let's actually just spawn in a Ravager. I want to show you guys this here. Okay, so there, one hit he went down. So now he's down, right? And you're like, oh no. You know, but he didn't die. He didn't die. Okay, so basically now what you can do is you can come in here and you can grab any kind of food and you can actually feed him and bam, he's back up again, ready to fight again. Okay, so he is actually pretty good in that respect, and so they don't actually die, which is really, really nice. Okay, now he's back down again. So you can see there he is strong, but he is basically losing his fight against this Ravager here. There he got him. There he got him. Alright. And of course, you can also recruit him, which means that now he should follow me around. So you can actually hire your own little personal bodyguards to follow you around if you'd like, which I think is really, really cool. So now if we want him to stay, we just uncheck mark that and he'll go right back to where he was originally, because he's not supposed to be roaming. So now we'll look at some of the other ones here. So right now we've got, what is this, number 3 here, and we're gonna look at the dwarves. So this is the dwarves here, and basically they offer you some more trade deals. So like this netherite sword plus a fire charge, and he'll give you fire aspect 2 with mending on a netherite sword, okay? So he's got a mace here, wind burst 1 mending, netherite axe sharpness 2 mending, a netherite chest plate, that'd be thorns 3, fire protection 4, and diamond helmet blast protection 4. So pretty good actually, not bad. But of course he does not fight. He does not fight. Alright, so this would be number 4 here, non-roaming, and then we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the actual farmer here. Now this is the farmer here who's actually just a scarecrow, so kind of a neat idea. But he of course will just trade you again for different items here. Now I don't know, let's actually just scroll down here. Does he actually have, okay, they do have different things in there. Potatoes, pitcher plants, it is varied, and some of the new foods actually as well here. So very, very cool. Now we're gonna go into number 5 here, non-roaming, and we'll pick up a guardian villager. Okay, so this right here is a big boy, okay, but not quite as big as the brute. Okay, we want him set to just hostile mobs, of course. So we'll go ahead and spawn in a pillager right here in front of him. You can see here that he is going to attack it, and Mr. Brute will come over and help out, but he's not as strong as the Brute, right? So still really, really cool though. Really, really cool. Okay, now let's get ourselves some more space here. So what are we on now? Number 6, I believe. And then so we're actually on the healer here. So this guy is actually cool. So if we invite him here, and then we actually go ahead and invite just say another guardian, and then we spawn in a pillager. What he's going to actually do here, once he takes damage, this healer is going to hit him with the magical spells to bring his health back up. And you can actually get his hat there to help heal yourself as well. So very, very cool. Yes, so very, very cool there indeed. And then basically you can just hit protect, and then what he all protects, so other players, so he will heal you as well. Passive mobs and neutral mobs. So the only thing he's not really healing is hostile mobs, at this point. So you can actually create a very effective little army with these guys if you like. And I have had no lag whatsoever with this add-on at all, guys. I've had quite a few villagers out and it's been running great. So what are we on now? Number 7, I believe. So we are now on Hunter, and these guys I use all the time in my realm, guys. Okay, so this is the Hunter here. Again, he's got prey, so hostile mobs or neutral mobs. Okay, and now if there's, say, let's just say there's this zombie that comes in, he will actually shoot them. Our healer's gonna come over and help us, but he will actually shoot them. And what I actually use these guys for in my realm is I will build guard towers for them, and then I will invite them, and they will actually stand on the guard towers, set them to non-roaming. They will stay in the guard tower, and they will actually take down your mobs outside your walls. And it is awesome. I love it. All right, moving right along though. We're gonna go to number 8 here. My numbers could be screwed up here too. I don't even know. I think I'm right, but all right. So now we're on to Ronin, guys, and I love to watch the Ronin work. Okay, so let's just say you got a pillager here. He's like, whoa! Here comes the Ronin. Wah! So the Ronins are pretty sweet, and they look cool too. So yeah, let's go over here. We're getting quite a few in here now. So now we'll be on number 9 here. And we're gonna go down to the tanker. Okay, now the tanker is interesting, guys. So the tanker, as you can see here, he's got a shield and such, but he doesn't actually attack things. Okay, so he will protect basically the other villagers right now. But if you look in here and you put him down, what he? Oh, sorry, I should have set him to. Okay, hold on. My bad. So we're gonna want him to protect everything here. So now if we go over here and actually hit this, he will actually engage them, and he will essentially try to get in front of them and protect against the damage because he has a shield. And then as you saw there, he's got a little explosion deal there that he can actually do some damage with, of course, but that's just kind of an AoE thing in case he's, you know, like this, in case he's getting swarmed or something. Hopefully he does it here. There you go, see? He can kind of throw him off. I may have spawned too many. But he is drawing the fire of all of them here, or he should be. And he has a ton of health too, so... Okay, see, they did win, of course, too, so we're getting quite a bit of garbage built up here. But, okay, now let's go ahead and do, what was he, number 9? So let's move on to number 10 here, and of course, we're going to go all the way down to the unknown trader. Now, this guy got a huge backpack on. Okay, and he will actually trade things like katanas here, reinforced shields, and of course, dried glowberries. And I do believe that if we place another one down here, unknown trader, invite, that he will have a varied inventory. Yes, he does. So here again, you could trade a totem of undying for a healer's hat. Don't know if that'd be worth it, but you know, he's got the options there for him. So now on to number 11 here. Scrolling right down, we are on our last one here, the wizard villager. All right, so of course they do sound like a witch. And where's his face? He has no face. I'm pretty sure that they're supposed to have a face. Okay, this one has a face. That one's wearing a mask. Very scary. But essentially their target again is hostile. They can be recruited to follow you like the rest of them. And of course now if we spawn in a pillager, you can see here, they will use the magical magics to actually strike down their opponents. And there you go. And that is actually all of the villagers right there that you can do. Now let's see how big of a mess we have here. Let me double check actually, make sure that I didn't miss any. Nope, okay, I did not. Okay, good. So let's say we got quite a mess here and we don't want that many around. So we can go ahead and come in here to available villagers. We can see all of them and we can scroll through them and be like, oh, well, of course we want villager number 2, the brute. And then we can change his name. We can actually switch his appearance slightly, I believe. So let's see here. Where's our brood at? There he is. So there you go. So he's got a little bit different clothes on now. So very, very cool. We can change his clothing up. And then of course, like let's say that now we want him to roam, or we want to recruit him. We can tell him what to attack. And then we can actually recall him as well. But we can teleport him right back here again. Or sorry, teleport us right back to him again. And actually see where he's at, if he's like stuck or something, you know, like that. Or if he's like really, really stuck and you don't want to risk it, you could go in here, pick him again, say he's like in the bottom of a hole surrounded by lava or something. You can actually hit recall and get him right back again. See, now he's back in here. And if you want to clean all these guys up in here, I do believe, I gotta find it. There we go, recall all. And there you go. As you can see, return them all back into our inventory here. And they're all nice and tidy back in here. And you can, of course, replace them back down again. You'll have to rename them and whatnot and reset their I guess, objectives, like, you know, what they're going to attack and or defend. But not that big of a deal. So, oops, wrong button. So we're going to go ahead and we'll just move this stuff up here. And we're going to actually look at, let's see here. We're going to actually go ahead and grab, one thing I wanted to show you guys was, so here's the shield. We're going to grab the reinforced shield. And then the other thing that I wanted to show you guys here, of course, was the healer's hat. So we can go ahead and grab this, throw it on our head. And now you can see we've got a nice little wizard hat on our head. This is our shield here, nice reinforced shield. And it does in fact work. And this is what it looks like. And of course, the healer hat is kicking in there. So now if we go ahead and grab out a zombie spawn egg, and we'll grab ourselves a sword here. We're going to go ahead and switch to survival here, and we'll go ahead and place a shield in our offhand. So there you go, it does in fact work. And I will place a zombie down right here, and you can see that it actually did kind of a fun little effect on him there when they got hit here. Of course, he's making me burn some, but I'm wearing no armor, and this thing is you know, able to do the little AoE effect thing there and defend me well. So pretty cool. And of course, it does look pretty good too there. And of course, the healer's hat was coming in there as well, healing me up. So yeah, so very, very neat and very, very cool items that you can grab here. There's a few more in here that you can grab, like foods and such. They will all give you, I'm not sure if, I'm in, I gotta go back into creative here and then go ahead and grab the beetroot salad. This is one of the new items here. I don't think it tells me what effects I have from it, but there are some effects with it, I do believe. We can probably run over here to the book and take a look at them quick. And we'll just scroll through all these here. Alright, of course, here's some of the new items. If you guys want to pause and read through them, you can. Like I said, I'm not going to bore you with going through and reading all of these. So for instance here, the beetroot salad. Granting the saturation effect for 30 seconds. Consuming this food more than once will extend the effect's duration here. So of course you can trade it and such here. You know, dried glowberries, grant strength 3 effect. Enhances basic attacks to inflict burn effect. Both effects last for 60 seconds and can't be stacked. So of course here we've also got vials as well. And like if you did the vial of health boost, which can get from be obtained from the unknown trader here, it increases the player's HP by 20 points for 60 seconds upon use. Both effect and duration can't be stacked. So some cool things here. And of course that's the whole thing here from the book. But yeah, a really, really cool add-on. It doesn't. It's not crazy. We're not adding in, you know, insane things like dragons and whatnot, but just a cool little addition to the actual world if you want to have some villagers with more in-depth features. And yep, of course. And And should I save him? I don't know. I feel like this is on them. Oh, there he went. There's a wolf on the loose. Anyways, but yeah, so very, very cool. I love it so much. It's a really cool add-on, and it's one of the staples to my actual realm itself. So with that though, guys, that's gonna wrap up today's video here. If you guys like it, make sure you leave a comment down below. Let me know that you guys like it. Let me know how you guys are actually utilizing this add-on if you do have it already in your world. And don't forget to like and subscribe here. Like I said, definitely helps out the channel, definitely helps me out, lets me know you guys are actually enjoying these, and I appreciate it, and we will see you in the next video.